All right. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. This is amazing. How wonderful it is to have everybody here. How's everyone doing? I've got everyone unmuted as you come in.
Hi there, Adrienne. It's Joy.
Hi, Joy. I love your background. So pretty.
I mothered them. Leslie would have loved it. This last year I was a doula for monarchs.
Oh, hi there. All
Hey,
right. Yay. Hello. I was
hey
so
everybody.
good to see
Bam.
you. David Bronner and all his buds. You guys are at Palomar? Oh, you're at the Terra
Yeah.
Madre. Are you guys at Terra Madre?
We're in right by the casino, right where we like to go before our ceremonies. We do our pre-ceremony
All
check-in.
right.
No,
I'm
we
so
just
happy you came right in time. Beautiful.
and we gotta leave in like 10:15, but just wanted to give so much love and thank you, Adrienne, and thank you, brother Leslie. Yeah.
Yay. Yeah, have a beautiful ceremony.
Mhm.
Awesome. Yay. All right. How are you doing, Ellen?
I'm doing well, Adrienne. Nice to see you. So happy to be celebrating Leslie here this evening.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad too. I was really thrilled to be able to create that ebook, and hopefully we'll be able to actually make it so that it's print on demand when people want it. You know what I mean?
I printed mine out. It was lovely.
Oh, beautiful. I'm so glad. Thank you. That's a great way to do it too, is just print it at home.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Cantor Mark?
I'm good. I didn't know if I was unmuted or not. I was just sending you a quick message because I have a bar mitzvah rehearsal at the same time, but I wanted to stop in and see everyone and be with you. And I'd love to read Artificial Suckers. I really related to that.
Awesome. Well, we might as well get started and we'll plant your dream. Do you want to read the poem first and then plant your dream, or plant your dream first right now?
Dealer's choice. What do you recommend?
Why don't we read the poem first, and then we'll have an uplift, because it's a sad poem sort of, and then we'll have an uplift by planting your dream.
Perfect. What a great producer you are. That's phenomenal.
Okay.
And by the way, you're very psychic, because that's what I was thinking too.
Okay, good.
I have a bridge in Brooklyn if you want that. Artificial suckers. Artificial suckers. My soul cries out when I go to the market and see what is often sold as food, but can't feed all of me. The girl behind the counter is uncommonly nice. This irks me. Wouldn't be so bad if she went about her business silently, like the ghosts of those whose badge announces them, "Hello, I'm," and that's all you get, as they wait for the end of the nighttime shift, pushing buttons and bagging. I'd have been better off if I had never seen, perhaps, the fragrance of rich earth that bears life through summer plums, sending me to heaven. They are that filled with meaning. And yet, here we are at the counter, as the artificial suckers, sold for 25 cents each, that will never make up for what we all left behind.
Awesome. Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Thank Leslie.
All right. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. I'm getting you a good kamut seed here. A good plump kamut seed.
Ooh, emphasis on plump.
Yes, it's a good one. Oh, are you plumping these days?
Actually, I'm reverse plumping, so it's good.
Oh, okay, great.
We'll plump up the seed and I'll get smaller.
Great. So we have this wonderful pot. And if you would like to speak your seed dream that you're carrying right now.
Oh, complete recovery for Dina and myself, and a beautiful birth for my grandchild, whose gender will be revealed on Zoom Wednesday night.
Wow.
Family in Argentina, Berkeley, and here in Carmel. Who would have guessed?
Exciting.
That's pretty amazing. I love it. All right. Your seed dream is planted.
Thank you.
And I want to issue one ticket to the World Peace Celebration.
Wow.
It's your very own.
All right.
There you go.
Forgive me for what spritzing and running, but I did not want to miss this, and I did have another obligation. So, love you all. Joy,
Thank
good to see you, everybody.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you for hosting this. What a gorgeous celebration. I'll watch the recording though, but I'll
All right.
skip this part.
No,
I've
done
already
that.
mentioned in my own mind, Adrienne.
It doesn't take much.
Like my
Bye.
friend Leslie. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay. Did anybody have one that they want to read?
Well, Adrienne, for Leslie's birthday yesterday, I did something I don't usually do. I looked at a photograph of mine and I wrote a haiku. So, as we know, that's 3 lines. Friend harvests lush fruit, honors autumn persimmon, perched on ancient soil. For Leslie on his
Beautiful.
birthday, written yesterday.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Mm.
Maybe the only haiku I ever wrote.
Ah,
But for Leslie.
all right.
Inspired by Leslie.
Beautiful. Well, persimmons are definitely worth writing poems about, huh?
Well, it's for him because I know he's listening.
Persimmons, persimmons. I wonder which kind he liked better.
Oh, and that's a hachia.
That's a hachia.
I like the. Which ones are the Japanese ones? The suju or whatever. The
Fuyu, fuyu.
fuyu.
So the
Yeah.
fuyu ones are hard and sweet
Wow.
and small, and then the
Kind of like an apple, firm.
right firm. And then what are the other ones called again?
Hachia.
Hachia. And they're the ones that are like big and they look like lanterns and they're really soft when they're
Yeah, those
ripe.
are the ones you got to get those. You know, you got to let those ripen to. Yeah, you pay a price if you like don't get that right, but they're so good.
Here.
They're so good.
This
Yeah.
is the hachia.
Oh yeah.
This is the fuyo.
Okay,
Right
so
on.
you've got both.
Yeah.
Good for you, lucky girl.
I wrote about the hachia.
Oh, right on.
It's more sensual. Leslie would like this one.
Yes.
It is so
Yes.
sensual.
Yes. You know, I saw. You know, I read like half the poems, but I loved it. What was it? Something like God's garden is also X-rated or something. I got. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. That was awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a good one. It'll be fun to, it's fun to re-release these books because I've always loved working with his poems because they're like an immersion. You know, he draws such wonderful images.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Adrienne, we were just, I had read his poem Pain just an hour ago at this beautiful memorial, and just let everyone know that at Terra Madre, Adam and David are building this incredible, I don't know, you guys describe it. Memorial garden? Yeah, memorial garden with this incredible like Fibonacci spiral kind of portal entrance, and you know, this reflecting pool to stargaze, and then you plant your dreams in the perimeter, and yeah.
That is super awesome. Is that visitable yet? Can we watch it in process?
We will get something going soon. We will have a grand opening maybe next month.
Yeah, sometime next month.
Wow, that would be really cool.
Yeah, we might do something on it.
Okay, yeah, right on.
We'll keep you
All
posted.
right. Thank you. Thank you guys. That's so great. Thanks so much for making something beautiful, making more beautiful things happen.
Yeah.
That's
Bam.
really good.
And would you like us to we can read that poem, maybe we can take turns like reading the poem?
Sure. That would be fantastic. You're up
Okay,
for
right
it?
on.
Okay.
Yeah, and then what do you guys think? Should we get going after that? Or, yeah. Okay, and then we'll have to like get going. But so honored. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. And thanks for supporting our center at the World Beat as well.
Yeah, right on. You know, our pleasure and honor. Okay, so this is, let me scroll to the right spot. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I can just, you got it. Okay. Okay. This is called Pain in Paradise. What is pain? Pain is a calling out from within, a loud yet silent yearning, telling us we have not lived fully. We have missed something. We have not grasped the meaning of the moment somewhere that will lead us, when we do, to the paradise of self-fulfillment. What is paradise? Paradise is full knowledge and acceptance of self lived out. What is self-fulfillment? Self-fulfillment is the willingness to live in paradise. Pain confirms that life is intentional, purposeful. Life cannot be avoided, short-circuited, or shortchanged. We own life. Its price is that we live. Its price is that we live. Pain suggests the necessity to live sacredly. Life demands our complete attention to this responsibility and to each detail. As we do, life delivers us joy. Life is inseparable from us. Life is us asking we be conscious of life. Pain will never leave us fully until we embrace paradise. Pain confirms that we are intended to live in paradise.
Beautiful. What a wonderful
Yes.
way. What a
Yeah,
wonderful way to look at things, right?
it's incredible. I mean, from the Jedi Master, Love Master himself. Yeah.
Thank
Wow.
you. I had the great honor of meeting Leslie like 4 years ago at Tierra Madre. So thank you so much for hosting that space, and the planet was close to Leslie's heart. I know that.
It's so
We met
special.
many more times there as well. Thank you, David. Thank you, Jessica.
Yay. Thank
Right
you
on.
guys. High five.
Thank you all.
We'll see
All
you guys
right.
later.
Bye, you guys.
Ellen Tart, it's good to see you. It's Adam Uribe here. I'll call you soon.
Who is that? It's Adam. What's your last name?
Adam Uribe.
Uribe.
Yeah.
Oh, she
Yeah.
remembers. All right. Awesome. Good night, you
Yeah.
guys.
Yes.
Thanks for
mega
dropping
love.
by. Woo!
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
blessings.
Thanks for
Bye-bye.
remembering Leslie for his birthday.
Yeah. Thank you. Mm.
Yay. All right. So who would like to speak or read or chime in?
Hello, I just got here.
Hi, Tom Daly.
Hi. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Eve. Hi, Joy.
Hi, Tom.
Hi. Hi, Adrienne.
Hi.
Thought I was going to miss this, but I sent you an email, and then I looked at the time and went, oh, I'm going to make it. So great.
Yay. Yeah. Some people are just popping in and popping out. If you think you guys, if anybody has to leave early, you'll plant your dream before you go.
Mm.
So Tom, are you going to be able to stay a little while, or do you need to leave pretty quick?
Hey.
Oh, I
Hi,
think
I'm
I
in here.
lost
I'm
him.
actually.
Adrienne, do people know that there's a chat with messages?
Ooh, there's a chat. So that's cool. Thanks. So yeah, I saw that Mark had to leave and that he could only stay. And Joy says, happy birthday, dear Leslie. So yes, if you guys want to register any message, you can put it down in the chat and it will probably be saved along with the recording. The mysteries of Zoom. I've never quite gotten them. So you may have to unmute yourself at certain points. And I may have to mute you if there becomes a dog barking in the background or something, or dishes clattering. All right. So who would like to speak?
I have a share.
Okay.
My name is Eve, and as I mentioned, I met Leslie at Tierra Madre, which the representatives from the last poem were at, and I had my hair covered like this. I was wearing all white, and Leslie was certain I was at a scene, like come back from another era, and we just became friends, and he showed me a lot about the visions and the poems and the Enchanted Garden and planting your seeds. And Adrienne and Leslie actually came and visited just a few months before his transition in Ashland, where I eventually moved to a couple of years after I met him here in San Diego. And I'm at an event right now. We're having a little gathering, and it's getting loud. I apologize in the background.
Sounds
It's
musical.
salsa night. But I really wanted to come to this because Leslie made a big impact in my life in a short amount of time, just maybe 4 years. And he has the same birthday as my mother. Yesterday was their birthdays. Yay, Scorpio season. And there's a poem that he wrote on my birthday, the day I was born, the year I was born. And we discovered it when we were going through his poems in his books. And I actually posted it on Facebook a couple years back, and I took a screenshot of it today. So I'd like to read it. It feels
Please
very
do.
apropos.
Oh,
It's a
this
little
is so cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna disappear. Worms. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Worms by Leslie Goldman. I spent a lovely day with myself today, at first hesitatingly and then full-heatedly. How our minds are filled with things we must do that consume only part of our total being. Today I went to my garden. It is so close, only outside my door in 5-gallon containers. Yet how little time I spend there. Watering alone, I've found a passion. The plants and I share a relationship that heals me. For the first time ever, I dug into my compost heap to fill some more pots with new herb plants. The earth was dark and rich, so much so that my neighbors across the fence responded to how good its odor. I rattled off how easy it was to bury my garbage and the joy it gave me to turn it back into the ground. And she said she would like to do so also, but it seemed like so much work. It really isn't. All I do is turn back a spot, pour on the garbage, and cover it up. Yet today was different. I got on my knees and I groveled in it. And in the mass of seething movements of bugs and dirt, I felt the meaning of living earth. There was so much movement. I uncovered a clump of earthworms of all ages who had turned a mass of carrot grounds into black soil, a way that far overshadowed the creative disposal techniques of any sanitation department. I was awed by the wonder of it, and I felt an excitement and source of inspiration deep inside to know that through my conscious enterprises, I had co-created an environment where life was thriving and bustling and churning. And I, black earth, clinging to my hands, was part of that life, and it was part of me. Leslie Goldman, October 7th, 1981, his poem From Rekindling of Faith.
Awesome.
Yay.
So that was your actual birthday?
Yes. Like that was
Awesome.
literally the day I was born on the planet this lifetime.
Ah, delicious. So good. So good. Would you like to plant your dream before you go?
I would.
Okay, here is your kamut seed, and here is a pot full of compost.
Okay.
Brand new compost. Here you go.
I received this dream planting. You know, I still have seed packets from Leslie that I keep in the refrigerator for when I have the right land to plant it on.
Well, you can plant it with friends, and I can always send you more.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Adrienne. Should I speak my dream out loud, or?
If you would please, if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to, and I'll just put the seed in for you.
Oh, thank you. I plant the dream in my heart that it should come forth through my steps and my hands and my actions. of serving the planet, of showing up as a full and imperfect being, and giving my love, my compassion, and my gifts. And I plant that seed in that rich soil in honor of the love that came before, those who loved on the planet and who have transitioned. May I make them proud. And I plant that dream of really showing up in my life for the others and for myself. Amen. Ashe, aho, may it be so.
And so it is.
Thank you, Adrienne.
My pleasure, darling. Thank you. Yes, so this is the seed planting ceremony. And anybody who wants, I can send little instructions about how Leslie said to do it. But basically, you put some really good soil in a pot and you bust open those seed dream packets and you gather up some friends. It can be for a birthday party or holiday or somebody's graduation or just for no reason at all. Good news, bad news, whatever it might be that causes you to circle people up, and then they all put it in and bless each other. And then we also have the sacred seed prayer, which I can send, as well as the Enchanted Garden Club Credo. So those are how you do this with your friends at home. It's a kit, and you could become a sacred seed ambassador just by dropping me a line and let me send you the kit. All right, if you ever want. Yay.
Adrienne, thank you so much for all that you do. I'll
Ambassador.
stay on just a little bit longer, and then my
Okay.
pizzas that I'm baking are going to be done, so I got to go catch them.
I'm super jealous. Salsa night.
They're gluten-free and like, yeah. So
Delish.
little
Sounds
gathering
good.
and
Super
That's
jealous
Would have liked
in a
that
good way.
salsa night
in a
too.
good way. I'll mute myself and then I'll just hail out, but I'd love to hear more poems I can stay till 6 more minutes, so yay.
Okay, super.
Bless you.
All right,
Adrienne,
I
you need
love
a worm.
There's probably
Worms?
some worms in here. I wouldn't be surprised. I did sort of sift the soil, so there's some rocks and maybe some little guys. All right. Thanks, Eve. That was so special.
Beautiful. I just want to say that was really a beautiful share and remarkable that was written on your birthday. It's obvious that you came from very rich soil.
And I want to give back. And the blessing portion where I bless everyone, I really don't want to overlook that because I heard you say it, Adrienne, and I neglected that as part of the flow of the planting of the seeds. So I really want to bless this group for the work that I know you guys have, ladies and gentlemen, have carried. Yeah, I see it in my mom and her generation, my dad, and Leslie, and I really want to honor the elders and those who've walked before, and say thank you for making it a clearer path. You know what the work needs to be, and may we really do expeditiously what needs to come through. So thank you. I bless you on and into the years ahead, and a lot of joy and a lot of health and prosperity, and like reaping the rewards of all the seeds that you've planted. Thank you.
Thank you for being so mindful of your sacred impact in the world.
All of us.
If I may, I have a book, a huge book, as Leslie, how did you call it? the library, Adrienne?
I don't know.
Leslie created a
Like an
book
anthology?
of an anthology of our relationship, and much of it goes to, well, at least this beginning stuff about beginnings and about awakenings and about seizing the moment. And so I have a remember me, but there was a beautiful, so many beautiful, so many. I just wanted to go on here, this moment of awakening, if I may. This is a moment of awakening. Forgive me. In the midst of my dark hour, I awaken to realize there is nothing wrong with me. I don't need to be changed from anything. I don't need to recover from anything. I need to discover something. I need to discover I am the form this beloved universe created for this moment to evolve itself. The earth is in labor. I, every woman, every man, every child are the earth's labor pains. The earth is in labor just as the earth went into labor to make every rock, every plant, and every other living thing. I feel pain through the length of time it is taking me to birth myself in this world. I know now that perfect fulfillment takes no time at all. I am fulfilled outside time. I accomplish much without realizing it through my courage to simply be me, here and now. All that is sacred in the world uses me to proclaim its purpose, even when I see my life as broken and wrong and myself as weak. All that is sacred in the world uses me to proclaim its purpose, even when I feel angry and sad, and I feel myself in need of crying in someone's arms, but can't bring myself to do that or find anyone. I'm throwing off the burden of other people's ideas. I'm okay to be touched and held like a baby when I feel this way. I'm expressing courage in feeling needy. It's okay to feel needy in the depth of my neediness. Anybody want to hear more?
You could do one more.
The rest of that, to me, that's just,
Yeah, if that's where it ends for you, that's perfect. Then I
no, it
love
doesn't.
that.
It goes on if you want to continue.
No, I meant if it ends there for you, because I know it's a really long poem, actually.
It's got 6 more stanzas.
Oh, I think we could deal with that.
Through you and I exploring being touched safely, we are both growing up. Through you and I exploring being whole beings on earth, we are reweaving our souls into the earth, and she likes it. I awaken. I see the dark corners of me where I grow from. I make them pure, fertile soil. I realize my judgment. I release my judgment that darkness is any less perfect than light. Getting stuck in the light hurts the earth as much as getting stuck in the dark. Getting stuck anywhere is the closest I will ever come to dying. I am a rose blossoming for the whole world. I am eternally alive. I am self-sufficient in Mother Nature's eyes. Every day forth is Earth Day. My soul proclaims I am born to move. I am born to dance. I am born to scream out and scream out joy. I am born to feel the fire and passion to live. I'm born to be the cosmic fire in new form. I'm born to liberate new creation. I'm born to liberate new creation through breathing in and out. I awaken. And I'll leave it at that.
Good stuff. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that one. and telling us a little bit of you guys' story. Would you like to plant your dream right now? Or would you like to wait? We can all do it later too.
I'll wait to share with everyone.
Okay.
It's so wonderful of all of you to be here.
I know, it's so good to see everybody. Hi,
That
Rina.
is
Hi,
not
Eva.
Ava. I'm so sorry.
That is
Leora,
that's
shalom.
Leora. She's visiting
Leora.
Eva right now.
Hello.
Did
Hello.
Eva just step away?
Yeah,
Hello,
Eva's
Rina.
out of the room right now.
Oh, okay.
She'll be back in a minute.
All
I
right.
will have to leave very soon.
Okay, then you
About
get
20
to go.
minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to go up next?
I would love to share a poem that Leslie wrote that changed my life.
Very nice.
Yes, and maybe somebody else read it already. So
Oh, well, let's find out.
let's find out. And it's called Because She Is a Woman.
Not yet tonight.
It's all yours,
Okay.
goddess.
In the infinite wonder of the life of every woman, in the moment to be, in the, the light is not so good here. It's one of those moments. In the infinite wonder of the life of every woman is the moment to be celebrated, that she takes space, that she learns to relax into taking space. Space to be alone, space to absolve, space to feel no one but the ancient memory that comes when she bathes alone, hears the wispy sounds of warm water woman moving, as she feels comfort she has made for herself, as she does the things that make her feel pretty in her own eyes. This is space taken without guilt. This is time taken she owes no one. This is uncompromised, exquisitely selfish space that she takes because she is a woman. A man is a gentleman when he knows what it means for a woman to take space. A man has become a man when he feels honored, when the woman he loves takes space. He's honored when she says, I'm taking space now. A woman has become a woman when she takes space. This has been like a real stretch for me at that time. He wrote it to speak to my soul. He wrote it to speak to support me in my relationships. And as I'm reading it right now, I'm realizing, it is as fresh and true and still a challenge on some levels, to really celebrate fully and to take the space to be the woman that I am.
That's so beautiful.
Leslie.
You really helped me understand why he repeats that again and again.
Yes, I feel I need to hear it again, and I feel all my sisters can enjoy hearing that too.
Yeah.
And men too. So here's
Sure.
Leslie, here's to creating so much freedom, like the butterfly behind joy, like in kind words, in little sniffs and little herbs. He just created, kind of flutter of freedoms for us. Thank you.
Very beautiful. Thank you. A life with so much impact just by showing up and saying what he felt. Thank you, Rina. Rina, would you like to plant your dream or would you like to wait?
I will wait for right now.
Okay. We can all do it together sometime soon.
Good.
Okay, Eva, Becker has her hand up, Leslie's niece.
Hi. I think that, hello, everybody. Hi.
Hi.
We just got out of Sabbath. I have here with me Leora, and she wants to start.
Woo.
Hi.
Hi.
I have with me actually I was getting some books together to donate to the library, and these books had been sitting on my bookcase for who knows how many years. And this fell out of one of the books. It's, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's backwards on the camera. Enchanted Garden Club member 2001 to 2002. So this piece of paper is about 20 years old. And I thought it would, should I read it now or should we wait, Adrienne, for the seed planning?
Oh, no, go ahead and read it now.
Okay, 'cause I
You could
thought, well,
try and do
if
call
it
and
fell out of the
response.
If it fell out of the book, then Leslie wanted me to read it.
I think that sounds lovely. And besides, we'll do the sacred seed prayer when it's time to do the big tree planting.
So Leslie would create this, he had a writing, and then you would sign it, and you were an official member of the Enchanted Garden Club. Oh, patient Mother Earth, let us walk together more closely. My own fertile, flowering seed dreams are your fulfillment and renewal. Remind me that all natural things on earth grow from seeds that touch soil, as do I. Open in me the wisdom contained in a tiny seed, that I might experience how my dreams grow naturally. The Enchanted Garden, a name for the new earth, growing through me, starts here and now.
And then you'd sign your name and you were in the club.
State it, and you're a member of the club.
That's awesome. I'm so happy that you and Eva are there tonight.
And is there time for another one?
You bet.
Okay. This is my favorite. It's Leslie's Declaration of Interdependence. And I signed this in 2005. And again, you would sign this and dedicate yourself to be a peacemaker. And Leslie's writing is Declaration of Interdependence. I declare the earth my home, and I the steward and friend of the earth and all its offspring, in every race, culture, and consciousness. I too carry a torch of liberty. Let every living thing know me as a refuge, a space of safety, an open portal welcoming new visions and human possibilities, a sanctuary of peace, a protector of the sacred child in everyone. Come, share my warmth and relight my candle flame with love and inspiration, should I ever forget who I am. I promise to defend the peace through being a peacemaker. I declare myself a responsible citizen of the planet, taking strength and security in this agreement. This is my assurance and insurance against war, against any war that is within me. I am making peace. Let everyone know from this moment my declaration of interdependence to you, to my city, to my country, to my planet, to my universe. Let everyone know of my commitment to experience unity through diversity and personal and world transformation. We are seeds of peace. I am the earth and the fullness thereof.
We are seeds of peace. It's great to have the faith in a germinating seed again.
And I love that because it's so apropos for us as individuals, but also in our relationship with each other and with the planet, especially during these chaotic times. So it was a wonderful reminder that I came upon that in a folder I have of some of Leslie's writings. Thank you.
It's fun to stumble across the best little poem. It's really nice. And you can have one ticket to the World Peace Celebration. You are invited.
Thank you.
Would you like to plant a dream right now, or would you like to wait?
I'll wait. And I think, Eva, did you have something you want to say right now or later?
Yeah, I was looking through a lot of different stuff that I have. I saved all our texts. I have texts all the way back from maybe, I don't know, like a decade here. But there was one text I saw about, let's see, I don't know if I could find it right now. I'll look for it and then I'll find that. But in the meantime, here's something that resonates with me. I've made a decision not to hold back anything. I've decided to tell everything I'm feeling. Not just the good stuff I'm feeling. I've decided to share myself, all of myself, because that truly is everything I am. What I am doesn't belong just to me. It belongs to everyone because I belong to everyone. We can't hold back ourselves from giving until what we have to give is all sweet and clean. It's that very act of giving that sweetens and cleans us. So he just really he really transcended that, the notion of that he was an extension of everyone and everyone was an extension of him, and that he was here to be of service to everybody, and to that every experience, whether it good or bad, there was no good or bad, it was a learning experience. And he took it as a learning opportunity to grow and to bring insight, not only for himself, but to everyone around him. I mean, even with the whole back surgery and the accident and all of the, the kidney issues and everything, it was all a learning experience that he documented through a lot of video, a lot of footage. And it's because he wanted to share that experience with everybody. And he was to the people. He was for the people, by the people, of himself. And he expressed everything in real time. And that's the epitome of the word, real time, that it was real. It was real and it was raw and it was what it was, and it was Leslie. And for that, I appreciated and loved him. We had a very deep connection. We communicated very well, and we spent a lot of time in my apartment. He used to come and we would share our deepest feelings, and you never felt judged, or you never felt that he was right in there with you. He was right in there with you, listening. He was the greatest listener. I remember I was applying to physical therapy school, and he punched out my personal statement in like 20 minutes. He knew me so well, and he knew exactly what I needed to say to get into physical therapy school. And he wrote it down. He's like, hey, dictate, let's just type. And I like typing, and it's as if his words coming through my fingers were my own. Because when somebody knows you that deeply, that intimately, they're there for you. They're there for your best interest. They're not there for their own interests. They don't have an agenda. They're really just there because they want to, and because they're present and they're part of your life. And that's what Leslie was. He made everybody feel important. And I found some notes from the kids that they wrote. He used to come to my classroom, and he made pizza with them. He churned the kamut. He did his plant your dream in the classroom. So here's one. It says, "Dear Uncle Leslie," and everybody called him Uncle Leslie because I called him Uncle Leslie. So he He was known as Uncle Leslie, and the administrator said, "When is Uncle Leslie coming back? We like Uncle Leslie." And he used to come to my fairs and set up booths and my health fairs and my science fairs. Dear Uncle Leslie, I learned a lot about dreams. I have a big aim in life, and you are my role model, and I will make better pizza. Also, I will keep the beat. You have opened my eyes about food and everything. Thanks for helping me plant my dream. Thanks. Parwinder. She's a nice Indian girl. Do I have time for one more, or does anyone else want to go?
We're doing okay. We're a pretty cozy group.
Dear Mr. Goldman, I learned that being honest is right, that it doesn't matter what I do. If I don't know what I have to do with my life yet, I have to start from there and make everything the way I want it to be. You are a cool guy. You know how to explain yourself and the food and that they give us at school. It's not good, and I have to take care. Okay, I'll do one more. Let's see. Okay, dear Uncle Leslie, with 2 S's. Leslie, your visit was not only fun, entertaining, and funny, but it really made me think that, what does that say? That being in touch with nature is extremely important now. Also, to have more compassion for chasing your dreams. Please visit again. Sincerely, Tim Dotery. P.S. Write back some tips for planting certain types of herbs. Maybe drew a picture. Anyways, I have so many of them. They're so cute. Once the book is put together, we should put some of these in.
Totally, they're gold.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Do you want to plant your dream right now, or would you like to wait?
I think we'll do it all together.
Okay, sounds good. I'm trying to make sure everybody has, if anyone had something special they wanted to.
Here, I'll read one more. This is really compelling. Dear Uncle Leslie, hello, my name is Julian Castillo. Yesterday, I didn't have the time to tell you my dreams. This is mine. I wish to become a great writer and an excellent father one day. I learned some amazing things about you. And it is true that the processed food from McDonald's makes you stupid. I thought that you were a smart and happy person, and you are. It's been a pleasure meeting you. You are awesome, kind, funny, and caring, and I hope you come back soon. Sincerely, Julian Castillo. So I just want to thank all the people that donated to the scholarship fund. We put out a Plant Your Dream Scholarship Fund at my public school. I'm a coordinator. I work in administration at University High School, and we were able to raise over $6,000 for the scholarship, which means that each student gets $1,000 straight to the Uni High Health Education Fund, and it goes straight to the kids for college and for post high school, and it's really nice. And we had a recipient last year, and I posted it online. So it was really, really cool that the kids were able to benefit directly from Uncle Leslie and his sponsors. So thank you, everybody. Yay.
Yay. I really loved how in order for them to compete for the scholarship, you asked them to write about themselves and about their dreams and about how earth and gardening and their futures all went together. And that was so cool because whether they got the scholarship or not, they still got the benefit of doing that soul searching.
Yeah, it was an actual lesson that the teachers gave out to the kids in the classroom.
So cool.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Tom. and everybody that contributed. That was awesome. And it's going to continue this year as well. I'm orchestrating that. I have to send out the paperwork online, and I'll post everything up so everybody could read who the winner is this year as well.
Awesome. So motivating. Yay.
Yay.
Thank you. All right. Who has something to contribute from their heart?
I'll go. Adrienne.
Okay. Is that okay? All right. Go ahead, Ellen.
Okay. I've known Leslie over 30 years. We met at Dr. Bernard Jensen's ranch, and we were both interested in natural healing and all that Bernard Jensen taught about the earth and being close to the soil. And I saw Leslie grow a lot from being very crippled and hardly walking to really planting his dream and being all he could be for the earth, and actually walking and living an independent life, eating healthy foods. So Bernard Jensen always used to quote the Bible and say, we're made of the dust of the earth. And so really and truly, in order to be super healthy and live the very best life we can live, it's to eat those nutrients from the earth. And Leslie brought that back to everybody. He carried it on for Bernard Jensen to plant the dream, to get closer to the earth, to be awake and aware and use organic compost, and not to use all the chemicals, and choose what is healthy and good for you from, food from any store, or, to read labels. So I chose Leslie's poem called The Sweetness of Life Fully Lived. So I'd like to read that. The crimson camellias I loved so much at Valentine's Day are no longer. They have left shadows of beauty on the ground. Their pink cousins, so mandala-like, perfect, greet me this sunny spring morning as I return to the garden. The last of their bloom have waited in my absence, as if they too are fulfilled when I come to tell them how beautiful they are. Perhaps it is energy that passes between us. Surely there is communication. Today, the yellow and rose-colored newborn water lilies emerge in the pond, an unspeakable orange brilliance that shows through unnamed flowers that close each day at dusk. There is much coming and going here. I see it in the lizard scurrying to keep a luncheon date with the fly at the edge of his rock, and the bees, they have work to do every way they turn. And then I ask myself, have I been present enough? Have I allowed the force that animates and colors this paradise to animate me? Am I seeing completely in this moment? The garden answers yes this day through a ripe fruit gift that pops into my hand from its tree. In its essence, it reveals sweetness of life fully lived. And I really love that poem because we had a lily pond at Bernard Jensen's ranch. We had almost every type of fruit tree that when you reached out, you could pick it, and lizards and bees, beehives, and everything to sustain life there. And I can just see Leslie by that lily pond. I saw him there many times on the ranch, and I saw him do all that he could to live life fully lived. He was such an inspiration.
I really love how he shared his struggle, which is everybody's struggle to stay present with the divinity when your mind wants to carry you off somewhere else and do all the grown-up things,
Yes. And he always praised everyone else and encouraged them to live life fully as well.
Yeah.
He loved to interview everybody, including me, to encourage everyone to live fully.
Yeah, the cosmic cheerleader.
He was. Yeah.
So great. Oh, I'm so happy you could join us tonight.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure. Yeah. I love Leslie very, very much. we shared a lot of times together. Yeah.
Yeah, I did not realize that you guys, of course, you had met all the way back in the early 70s at the
Long
Jensen.
time ago. Mhm.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
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 Thank you. Do you want to plant a special dream right now, or would you like to wait?
I'll wait.
Okay. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you for all that special care that you took of him when he came to get his iridology and go through his supplements. And you always had time to sit with us and just listen to him.
Oh, it was my pleasure. It was really a soul joining to be with Leslie and to be with you. And that was really great to take his eye pictures and do all we could to help him with his health.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a little girl, Ellen, I came to the Hidden Valley Ranch and you read my eyes, or somebody read
Oh, that's amazing.
Said, what do you want to be? And I think you guessed, or someone guessed, I wanted to be a singer or something. And I walked through this cold pool that was rainwater. It was like a mikveh.
Mm-hmm.
And then in recent years, Uncle Leslie took me back there and we stayed overnight. I mean, not a while ago, but it was already kind of shut down. It was the house was a hotel or something,
Mm-hmm.
or a B&B, but it was a very beautiful place. And he took me to the mulberry.
Oh, I love that mulberry tree.
And he said he used to get his hands all
purple.
His hands all purple from
Yeah.
the.
I did too.
Yeah.
Did you see the Hippocrates circle?
I think I may have seen it. Yes, I believe so. I if I recall.
In the orchard.
Here's something from his childhood. Beware of rare beasts, a self-portrait in Jewish renewal. As you know, my grandfather was a very big rabbi. He was a big rabbi in Los Angeles. He was like an icon, and he was in the mortuary business for close to 70 years or so. And so when they grew up, my mom and Uncle Leslie in Boyle Heights, they had a shul next to the house. And my grandfather was the rabbi on 2nd Street in Maphew. And he was the rabbi's son, you know, and all the privileges, rights and privileges that go with that. So anyways, this is something he wrote about that. Saturday morning, I like to lie in bed as long as possible. I can hear the sounds coming from in my window from our shul, from the temple, across the path from my bedroom. I'm really not looking forward to this Saturday morning, and I sneak a look at Mighty Mouse cartoons to make things feel better. Sometimes we leave the windows open to the shul. My favorite thing is when Shenki, my cat, jumps in the window and comes to see me in shul. Sometimes on special occasions, our old shul fills up. Lots of other kids come. Usually I am the only kid here. Most of the Jews have already left this side of town. I wonder if we ever will. My dad looks very beautiful when the shul fills up. He wears shiny white and a different kind of hat. I am very proud of him today. He blows the shofar and leads the services. I can tell everybody likes him. The old ladies are loudly whispering every time he blows the ram's horn. I get the feeling he is the best. He really loves what he is doing. His voice is so deep, so beautiful. Even I can tell he is great, and he is my dad. Sometimes on this holiday, I go up and sing with him, just me and him. There are certain melodies we sing, and I love. His voice is very powerful as he is singing. I feel it in my body. Something about remembering this makes me cry. And so I'm crying now and writing and crying and writing.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Boy, that is so wonderful, so amazing.
Yeah.
He's always full of surprises. He was so prolific. I'm still coming across things that I hadn't seen or different versions of a poem that I'm like, oh, so he put it that way in that one. That's really cool. But this was brand new, and I've never heard him speak so joyfully about his childhood. So that was so awesome. The pride that he felt, and the inspiration. Thank you, Eva. That was awesome. Maphew had.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Maphew.
I knew Leslie about the last 12, 15 years. And I picked out this book. Ellen, you probably could see, Bernard Jensen. You Can Master.
That's one of my favorite books by Bernard Jensen. That's a really great one.
And then this was in it, A Moment of Awakening, which Rebecca read from. So it was nice to get those two things tonight. And my wife and I are land stewards. We were at the Jensen Ranch this summer, running our sheep and goats on the land, and we were just right in front of what's the remaining Jensen Ranch, the 9 acres, but we were on the Self-Realization Fellowship land and taking care of it, and bringing life back to it. And it was just a really beautiful experience, and was received very well by the current stewards around that area, and we hope to collaborate with them more and hopefully bring that place back into that fold. I met Leslie at this conference, and he invited me over to learn about Bernard Jensen's work, and that's the entrance, and just his experience with goat milk and healing people. And so it's sort of full circle for us, for me, and being back in Hidden Valley. I felt like when I went there, I had been there before. And we actually are encouraging people to stop using, one of the land caretakers to stop using Roundup, and take care of the property right. And so it's good to still have that impact. And I saw in the PDF you put out, Adrienne, the picture of Bernard Jensen. I know it was a really powerful figure in his life, and it's so sweet to see all the people he touched, and he definitely had a big impact in me in my life, and encouraging me to live my dreams, and nothing short of that. So I'm grateful. And the poem I was going to read was already read, so A Moment of Awakening.
There may be some stanzas toward the end, because it's a really long poem.
There are. I could read the rest of it.
Oh, that would be awesome. If you can figure out where she left off, you can pick up.
I awaken. I feel friends because you reach out. I am moved. I see clearly again. I reach out to create new. I come into this world a perfect child. I'm unique. I am born to express uniqueness that has never been here before. I don't need to be healed. My very presence, the way I am now, makes me a midwife for a world that is whole, pure, and natural, because I am whole, pure, and natural. This is my earth. This is my place. My world doesn't need to be healed. It is being renewed through my being me, and you being uniquely you, and you and me being you and me together. I know this very moment I am being heard, received, and met. The whole world, my whole being, will never be the same. Leslie Goldman.
Yep. Woo, what a way.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yep. Definitely some mastery going on there. So cool. I'm so happy you guys are professional land stewards. It sounds Like a beautiful life.
Thank you.
Yeah, shepherds of the land.
Sounds good. Sounds like something we need.
Do you milk the goats?
We will be when they come back into milk. Our kidding season will be in like February.
Right. We used to have French Alpine goats on the ranch, and we drank carrot juice and goat milk mixed together.
Wow, that's
Sounds
amazing.
kind of good.
You might want to try that sometimes. It's really great.
That sounds delicious.
Wow. We almost just moved into the office over at the ranch. But the owner backed out because he thought we needed more space, which is probably right.
Oh, okay. Well, all the best in what you're doing. I hope to see you sometime.
Thanks, Ellen.
Thank you.
Hi, Makeda.
Makeda, you want to come say hi?
See this?
I needed permission to share.
Please come on over. I love your background.
Oh, thank you. I've been in the garden.
Beautiful.
So give me permission.
You may share, and you are heartily encouraged. Come on over.
On Zoom, could you?
Oh, for the screen share. Thank
Yeah.
you. I thought this was a ceremonial kind of thing. Let me go ahead and do that. Okay, I've changed the permission, so go ahead and see what you can do now.
Okay.
Let me see. One moment. Let's see. Let me try one more time. Did it do it yet? No. 1 second. I'm trying to click it and it's giving me a little trouble. There we go. Thank you. All right. All right. What are we looking at?
We're looking at the Enchanted sound garden that we are building. It's a part of it. Yeah, it's a home sound sanctuary that we're doing, and it is Leslie Goldman's for kids and adults. I think I can get. We're over there to to the engineers and the people that are doing it. And so let me see if I can. Hold on.
So this is part of the installation garden at the World Beat Center, yeah?
Yeah, it's dedicated to Leslie.
Now, this is the plans for it. This has not been built at the World Beat Center yet. This is the prototype elsewhere.
Yeah, it was yesterday that I was there. I got a video, but I'm trying to find it. Oh.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on. So, with COVID, it slowed us down because we just got open again. And the same guy from the zoo that built a gorilla cage is building a waterfall. He was there too at our meeting. I can't do video.
You don't think it's going to share?
I don't know why. If we got that, I don't understand why. Okay, I know there is a video. Okay. Wow. But anyway, that is, and then we have some things that are in the garden that we're really doing. Hey, what are you gonna get? Are we on the same?
There we are.
Okay. There you go. So I would say we're making progress. We have to show the plans to the park. We are building a fence right now, and security. Security is really important here at the park. right now. We have, there's a lot of, I don't want to say homeless, unhoused people that are here. So a lot of Japanese garden and the House of Hospitality has been broken in, but they, we're going to apply for Homeland Security as Homeland Security, but they have a grant for for security for the park. So we're going to try to do that. But meanwhile, we're planning a garden in there. I'm glad that our guy came back. He couldn't. They opened up the border, I think, 2 Mondays ago, and he was here the first Monday. So we're planning, planter boxes around there and inside the other garden.
Beautiful. So the garden, the ethnobotany garden that goes off to the left will be matched by the Enchanted Garden and the musical garden off to the right. Is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome. Beautiful.
Is there an opportunity to put in a bench?
Of course.
Let's get a bench up and with
Well,
some.
we have to do it in stages. We're doing the stages, but definitely we will get a bench. I always wanted him to have one, but those are the stages that we're going through.
So the first thing is to secure the property. I know that you've got a barricade up, but you want a bigger fence. Is that right?
Oh yeah, and cameras.
That's really sad, but it's true. It has to happen.
Yeah, even in the other garden, you're working out there, and luckily we have a dog now. A more aggressive dog than Legend, and when you're working out there, you see people coming up through the canyon, and you get kind of scared. But with the dog now, and when you're working out there, it feels a little safer.
At least you won't get surprised.
No, it's right. So Eva will get that bench.
Right. There's
yeah.
also a beautiful glass blown piece. It's in the house on Arosa with Adrienne, and it's Keep the Beat. And I think it would be so cool to install that. I don't know if there's an outer wall to the garden from the World Beat Center, but it'd be really cool to install it in a safe way because we don't want it damaged.
Yeah, well,
this is the piece. Can you guys see it? Yeah.
Like if it could be somehow incorporated into the garden, but like securely.
You see it?
It's big, yeah. It's beautiful.
It has to have the light shine through it to really see its magnificence. If you could shine it a little closer, Adrienne, it's really cool.
Yeah. So yeah,
it says Keep the Beat. If it could be installed in a wall, that would be really cool.
Yeah, it's got really strong hangers, so it should be secure wherever you put it.
Well, we don't want it to be taken,
Yeah, I really want to be really secure in that. But we were working on Keep the Beat, and I got some pictures of him in the garden with me too. Do you have those, Adrienne, too?
I didn't see those. I saw some pictures of you guys meeting Allen Ginsberg back when you were in your 20s and 30s.
What?
But I didn't see anything with Keep the Beat yet.
Okay. Yeah, because we were doing things with the World Beat Center. I'm looking for him right now. And you saw Allen Ginsberg and us?
Yeah. I'll have to find that picture.
Yeah, Baba Ram does too with him. For Leslie, we went to a lot of different, we've been together for, I don't know, man, about 50 years or 40 with From the Prophet.
Yep.
And he was always like when things didn't happen, happen for him at the house. And okay, here we go. I'll send it over. Ooh.
You got it?
Yeah, I got a lot. Okay, let me see. Okay. Can we do it? Leslie was he was at every Earth Day planning the dream. So we can, I would just like to scroll ahead. I didn't have to say one by one. Okay, yeah, one by one, we'll try to, okay. Just save these one by one. So he would come to all the Earth Days and plant his dream and have all the kids. And then also he would come to New Year's Eve. Oh, and yeah, I got some classic ones with him, and with City Farmers Bill. He really cared about people, and he cared about Bill. We got together from City Farmers that's passed. So we got together and went over there and saw visit Bill from City Farmers. So
Yeah, Bill's he's a great also. You guys were quite a team, all of you.
So I think I'm getting ready to send them over.
I want to show you this, Makeda. This is the World Peace Celebration tickets. I still have several hundred of these from the Balboa Park back in 1983.
That's incredible.
I know, really cool.
I think this needs to be an NFT.
Yes, there you go. Great idea. It definitely needs to be an NFP.
NFT, yes, to be sold as a Bitcoin, as a bit art piece.
As an art, what do you call it? Artifact.
Yes.
Okay, what do you got? Do you think you found this, Makeda?
Well, I've got some things. This is Leslie and me at we'd love to meet up, as you know, Adrienne, at the farmers market at Hillcrest. And so he got me this watermelon. So here we go.
How was the talk with Vicky?
Oh,
okay, here we go.
Rina, we need you to read. Rina,
Talking about a friend of hers that's the same age that never.
I'm going to find how way to mute really quick. Okay, there we go. Go ahead.
I think this is Earth Day. Yeah, this is Earth Day.
I remember that day.
And you know, when you tell me to plant my dreams, you know, Leslie and I used to talk early in the morning. I mean, every day almost. And then when Adrienne came, it was different. So I was really glad that he had, you know, someone there to talk to him, you know, and someone that really cared for him too, which a lot of people cared for, but to drive and to do all those things that needed to be done. So, but I kind of felt bad that I didn't get to talk to him every morning.
I know, right? Hey, I didn't even know you guys had that going on. I would have been thrilled.
So, but you know, it's really good too, Adrienne, because he needed that help. He needed that help. So here, City Farmers, Bill and myself, Leslie said, let's, you know, Bill's not feeling well, so let's go over and make him feel good. And when people saw this on Facebook, they said, the three of my favorite people on the planet, you know, because City Farmers, they've done so much for the community, and he's gone now. And so,
wow. Bill.
So let me see something else.
Yeah, did you ever go to City Farmers, Eva or Tom?
I think he took me there.
It's like a little wonderland of gardening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet he would take you there.
It's really cool.
Oh, he loved that place, and he loved Bill, and any of my struggles, Leslie was there, says, what are you gonna do? And he's just, just God. Most part of my life, just from the prophet, restaurant, and okay, what is? Oh yeah, this is we're at a conference, and Leslie is. Let me see if I can get that. Oh, okay. That was about the cleanse. We're at a health conference.
Yeah, I can see the booths there behind you.
Let's see. I didn't plan this, so here's many years. He was called the cosmic cheerleader. Look how young we were. Oh my God.
It was probably from one of the same concerts of this era with Heart Space.
Oh yeah.
That is a cool picture.
Yeah, that is super cool. I'm taking screenshots. I hope you guys are too. But there's going to be there's a recording of this. Look how young you are and how much fun you guys were having.
He's on stage with me, He would be at all the concerts, and of course I had to stop. I had to stop what I was doing, and I remember this picture because of I had just went to Hopi Land. Oh, you haven't showed that one. Okay, let me get. You have to be a master to find these pictures and pull them out. So
I felt really blessed when I was putting that book together. The right pictures just came to me in the right flow. He took so many thousands of pictures. I wouldn't have, if I was using my logical mind, it would have been very hard to choose them. But Spirit was working with us.
So you have one of me and Leslie and Allen Ginsberg. Oh man. So
I'll see if I can find that one.
Hopi Land. So this is us, and I think he brought me some roses that day. Yeah. So Leslie told me that somebody asked him, who is she had that shirt on, and what is Hopi Land? So
what is Hopi Land?
Yeah, Hopi Land is it's the Hopis, Indians. I had just came down from the mountains.
Is that in New Mexico or Arizona?
Arizona. And we went to the Sacred Rock, and it's really incredible. And the Prophet Vegetarian Restaurant is, we got the sign, still got the sign. And of course, Leslie, he definitely loved the Prophet. So Martin Luther King Day. Here we are.
Yeah, he discovered this meme making program where you could put really special fonts on stuff, and he kind of went bananas with it.
Yeah, he definitely told me, that I better put, that garden together, for him. Something that would be for him. So if I had
put some butterfly bushes, milk.
Oh, we got them all. We got.
He had a butterfly poem. I was trying to find it, but he liked the butterflies. There's a really cute picture of him with a butterfly on his head.
That would be cute.
Yeah, the butterfly plants have been there for a little while because they were easy to put in on the canyon.
Yes, they were. And he loved that. I got him a picture somewhere of him planting in the garden. lots of times. I'm trying to find it. It's me and him planting in the garden.
So in the chat here, Joy was wishing everybody a great evening because she had to leave early. And William, and I don't know which William, if this is William Ora or William Spear, William Hawks. Oh, okay. William Hawks is asking you, Makeda, whatever happened to that great dragon in the waiting area of the prophet?
Uplifting. And I'm trying to see who made uplifting. One of our
the uplifting sculpture.
The uplifting dragon. Yes, he is still in storage waiting for a home.
Wow.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, the whole floor, the whole ceiling had that dragon. Tell him, God, I can't believe he remembers that.
Yeah, he says thanks. Thanks for the update. I want to, yeah, awesome. And of course, David Bronner had a local artist make a sculpture for Leslie's garden. It won't go in till a few more things are in because we don't want to put it in the wrong place. It's weighs a couple 100 pounds and we have to put it in just the right spot with a concrete footing. But it's like a 11-foot sculpture. It's pretty cool.
I probably have to have that approved too by the park.
Oh, because of the concrete, because it'll be permanent. Yeah. I hope they say yes. Is there anything that any of us can do to help that process along?
No, I have engineers and I'm on the park committee so now, but you just have to show it to the committees and lobby, just like you have to, well, they got to see, and I have, so they might up my insurance and, we have $3 million insurance. So when you start, but we got a very good engineer. He did the zoo. And then I have another, I don't know, is she an engineer? No, architect. So so I can have her lobby when we take, this to the park board. But luckily I'm on the park board for 3 years.
Good, that'll help, hopefully.
Did you have to get approval for the fencing or is that something that's pretty easy to do?
Well, to get on the park board, first of all, that was an honor and I'm really glad. But the fencing, I think it will be a little bit better, easier because we're all under kind of attack right now with the homeless population. And but that's the first thing, and especially we're having this piece built and these pieces are, pretty expensive. So we don't want them damaged or anything like that. And definitely if we bring the bench and we bring the keep the beat.
Yeah. Super. Well, I am so glad, Eva, that you came up with that idea about what to do with the stained glass piece. That's going to be awesome. Okay, Rina says goodbye. Good night, Rina.
Rina, thank you for coming last night. We had such a nice Shabbat dinner together. Thank you.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes.
Hey, Rina, did you want to plant a special dream real quick?
Okay, just from my heart to your heart right now, I plant the seeds for compassion and compassion from generation to generation. Because I know that has been Leslie's journey also, how to bring compassion to his generational journey. So may we know the wisdom of our ancestors, may we know what to take with us, what to leave behind, and so to allow us to live a richer life with each other Yes, to build a flourishing future for all of us, for our children.
Delicious. Thank you.
Thank you, Rina. Bye-bye.
Bye, sweetie.
Thank you,
Goodbye. Good to see
Rina.
you.
Bye.
Yes. Health and happiness for all.
What
I
a wonderful
found,
community. Oh my gosh.
I
So,
found
so
a
awesome.
couple, I found a couple of things that are very profound. Are people, are you tired, everyone? Do you want to, are you still here? Are you
Still
good?
here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, this is so cute. There's a few things here that are, okay. This is from 1977, September 23rd, from the Hidden Valley Ranch, Ellen. September 23rd, 1977. It's a memo that he wrote. And it says, to Leslie's mind from Leslie's body. Okay, subject. Here, it's a memo.
I love this.
And memo format. To Leslie's mind from Leslie's body, subject, cell intelligence. It has come to our attention down here that you guys up there have been acting irresponsibly in the matter of our total health of late. In the last 10 days, we have noted that you have once again withdrawn almost entirely into your mind. We haven't felt near a twinge of exercise down here. What's the buzz? After all the progress we've been making at getting ourselves together this summer, this is no time to allow outside influences to overwhelm and undermine. You guys up there definitely know we can't do our job down here if under extreme pressure and subjecting us to arbitrary deadlines. The only deadline we feel is important is your total wholeness and quest for perfection. We appreciate the fact that you have moved us to a beautiful farm in Escondido. However, you've got to get in balance, Charlie. Therefore, we insist you augment your moving around program if you expect us to stop causing you pain, i.e. needling you. Hope the situation improves rapidly, as we do enjoy the good vibes that come our way when you're happily working in balance for the dear doctor. In hopes of a more direct communication, the guys down here.
So good.
I love that. That's amazing.
Yeah, but because like he was always like working, right? And so he had these internal conflicts of like, well, I gotta move, but my brain is overriding my body. This one is so amazing. It's called Truth's Landscape. Also, a lot of this writing was from the Hidden Valley Ranch, the time he spent there healing. Truth's Landscape. And I gave this to my school to send out to the kids because I thought it was a very profound piece. Truth's Landscape. One truth speaks differently through each of us, that we might remember there's room enough for everyone to find a home in it. How else could we come to know our real estate that all together we light up as one expanded landscape, one solid truth when all added up? Each of us has a song to sing and a place on the tree of life to sing it from. Truth never intended to seat us all on one branch or have us sing the same chord or tune, only that we sing out with courage. To know your truth, be like a sun, head in the sky, feet on the ground. When you feel cold, let go, move on, with no regrets. You'll see your truth again through a new light. Truth burns brightly everywhere. How tiny its flame, vitalizing every domain. Truth is alive in every heart, however small, waiting to be heard. I thought that was very profound.
I feel like some of his poems just resonate through the ages kind of thing, you know, just really profound. And that's ones that has so many diamonds of perfection inside of it.
This kind of sums him up. I am more now. I am expanding. I have never been of this world. I have never really known what this body was all about.
I thought it was a place to stuff things so I could keep my mind clear. I am coming to new understandings. I am beginning to live here. I have spent years unable to move in this body. I have felt pains that inhibited me, yet none have been so great as the pain I have felt in my mind and knowing there was more between us that we ever acknowledged. Now we are recognizing that it is healing me. I have never been sick a day in my life. All is a memory, like whiffs of smoke faintly there. I can't see it clearly anymore. It leaves me the days spent unable to move. I see more through me and hope you will too. All apparent illness is no more than a divine being making every effort to find themselves. All will, I am more now. Anyways, that's some of the pieces that I found. There's so much, and like you said, he was so prolific. He wrote an article in San Francisco. He went to Alcatraz. He was a journalist. He was formally trained as a writer. He had a master's degree in journalism. And he went, they sent him. He was on Alcatraz Island interviewing the Native Americans that were inhabiting the place. It was a whole political foray going on I think it was the late 70s, or actually earlier than that, early 70s, right? Early 70s. And he went to the island and he interviewed all these people, all these Native Americans. And the way I have the article, it was in the San Francisco Chronicle. And just the way he wrote was like very professional. I mean, and then he just kind of, as the decades went on, he shifted his writing, but he was able to write with the best of them. He was a real journalist. And then from there, he moved into other dimensions, as you see through the decades. But I'm very much in awe and respect of his abilities, and he was always very dear uncle and mentor for me. Very, very close.
Eva, thank you for sharing. This has meant so much to me. Very much so. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. So, I don't know. Where do we go from here? Do you want to say a prayer? Does anybody want to sing a song?
Well, I want to say it's just so much fun to discover heretofore still undiscovered treasures. And I knew if we got it all together that everyone would have treasures for each other. Do you have a song, Ms. Eva, that you might want to sing?
And does a song come to mind, Rebecca? Rebecca's got something to share.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, I have a book here. So pick a topic. I have pages and pages that he would write. So
are you gonna read one of those sultry poems?
how dare? Okay, let me see. Yes. Okay, here's a beautiful one. This is just, and he published it on his, you know how he always picked papers. This is on the rich paper with money. It's called Woman in the World. Hello, richest woman in the world. I offer you the wealth to be yourself, lavishly yourself around me. I offer you luxurious space to tell your truth and explore all places inside you. I offer you 1,000,000 inches to be your free spirit. I offer you the wealth of being heard. I offer you friendship and love that sees beyond contradictions, that has living room for the flower that you are to grow in the garden. In our special moments when I hold you, I accept you. Thank you for the gift of allowing me to lift up a free woman. This is my pleasure. Thank you for your tears and moans. Thank you for playing with me. Thanks for fooling around with me. Thank you for treasuring me with your rich soul, womanly eyes and softness. Thank you for allowing me to brush your hair. Thanks for giving me a lock of your hair. He took that. Thanks for allowing me to show you the beauty I see in the world. I am loving you the way God does. I'm loving you as a better lover in the world. It's a piece of his beauty. He spoke on so many levels. I mean, that's the part I loved. Well, there's so much I loved about him. He really did introduce me to greens and smells and fresh and joy and passion and love and understanding for those and that which can't speak. And he taught me so many ways of communicating and the difference between men and women and how we communicated at night. And Rina contributed to that too, as did you, Tom. Yeah, he really he was so poetic in all of his speech. So even when it was personal or when it was universal, it spoke on both levels all the time. It was so universal and so specific. I feel so gifted to have just known him. I feel so very, very, very lucky.
Leora would like me to read this one. She can't read it herself. It's too emotional. But Leslie wrote it for Leora. And he wrote it in 2002. It means a lot to Leora. And she would like me to read it for her. Soulmates. It helps knowing I'm in it for the growth, my growth. I know my life is about my soul and how my soul gains through knowing you. Life is exquisite, simply exquisite. I generate ecstasy inside me because you honor me with your deepest truth. I am here to listen. I grow when your heart speaks. I grow from your deeply honest, self-honoring voice. In the very act of speaking your word, more and more truth reveals itself for every soul. I am your forever friend. Knowing you is not about getting anything, having anything, but feeling. For my own good, my feelings. I treasure that you allow me to express my feelings around you. I treasure that you forgive me when what I say hurts. I do not believe there is an end in sight between us. Merely differing, let's do that again. I do not believe there is an end in sight between us. Merely differing hues of colored light, adding up to ways to love me deeper through my courage to keep loving you. This is the game. This is the real game. Leslie Goldman, Your Enchanted Gardener. It's one of his poems that he laminated. Vitamin L is for love. Vitamin L is for love. Soulmates is one of the 7 love cures words men need to know and women want to hear. They are nutrition for the soul, and using these women's and men's health remedies, you are transforming your love life. And he used to give them out.
Yeah, he used to have this great way of having couples like read it to each other. Or he would whisper to one person and that person would then read it to the other person. It was really cute. He thought it was marriage therapy on paper.
Thank you, Eva. That was wonderful. Thank you.
Well, I think that we should all get together in person when the garden is up. And we should go down. And I'm going to be down in San Diego this week, just for one night. And I'm going to come by to see you, Makeda. I will come give you a hug.
Did you get to hear? Go ahead. Go ahead, Makeda. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I just want to say one thing. Being from another culture and being with for so many years, and that we would see things going on between Black and white and every color, and we would withstand it. He taught me about the Hebrew faith. And I taught him about Kwanzaa and about me being a person, of, the African race. We would just merge those two things. I would be celebrating Kwanzaa, and Kwanzaa would go, they would intermatch with his holiday too. We have a Kenora, it's similar, but we remained one, no matter what color. It didn't stop us from being the best of friends all those many years. I grew with him and he grew with me. So I just want to tell you, being like a lot of times I was the only Black person, on the scene, especially back in those days. Leslie were there. It was no color. It was just a human being, a human race. I just want to say that.
That's beautiful. That quality.
Thank you, Makeda. Thank you.
Makeda, that quality came from his father and his mother. They didn't decipher. They went straight to the soul. They enmeshed with whoever you were. They became one with you. Leslie would be in all sorts of company, but he would just enmesh, and like I said, an extension of everyone. He became one with whoever he was with, and it had nothing to do with externals. It was all soul level connection and soul level work. And same with my grandfather. He used to pray for sick people from every faith, every religion, every color, every creed, every race, and he would cry as if they were his own children. And that's one of the genes from our family, from that side. And it's a beautiful thing. They had an very open home with all cultures sharing. In Boyle Heights, they had Hanukkah together. They celebrated Christmas across the street. They had the Japanese over. The kids that were down there in Boyle Heights, there was a lot of immigrants. There's a whole history of Boyle Heights. And so that's how they were brought up. So it was from a very young age. They didn't look at color. They're very much soul people like you, Makeda. Very, very into the most inner depths of the human being and the condition. It's beautiful.
Hooray. It's time to take our 10 seeds for the 10 of us who are here, and also Joy, who had to leave early. And now we can plant those dreams. Before I plant them, or while I'm holding them, do you guys want to take turns and speak your dream? Oh, I know. Let's do the sacred seed prayer really quick. Is that okay, you guys?
Yeah.
Am I moving too fast?
No, you're fine, Adrienne.
Okay. It felt like it was a good time, and I apologize if it was too quick.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, cool. So we'll do call and repeat on this, if that's okay. Does that sound all right, or would it be better if I just read it? Did you guys used to like doing the call and repeat?
Sure. Either
As
way.
long as he wasn't shoving the camera up in my face.
I hear ya.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I hear ya. I hear ya. Okay, we'll do it. Sacred seeds, sacred plants.
Sacred seed, sacred plant.
Plans.
I hold you in my hand,
I hold
I
you
hold
in
you
my
in
hand.
My hand.
and I hold you as my future.
And I hold you as my
My
future.
future.
Thank you for representing wishes I am planting.
Thank you
for representing wishes I am planting.
As you grow, so will my seed dreams.
As you
Grow,
grow,
so will my
seed
seed.
dreams.
Growing you will help me
Grown
Growing you will help me
celebrate the harvest in my life.
Celebrate the harvest
in my life.
Thank you for reminding me I am a sacred seed.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
reminding
reminding
me
me
I
I
am
am
a
a
sacred
sacred
seed.
seed.
Thank you for reminding me that the universe thrives as I thrive.
Thank you
Thank you
for
for
reminding me
reminding
that
me
the
that the
universe
universe
thrives
thrives
as
as
I
I
thrive.
thrive.
Today we grow a new enchanted garden, a
Today
renewed
we grow-
earth. Go ahead.
Today we
Grow a new enchanted
garden.
garden, renewed earth.
Earth.
I am a sacred seed.
I
I
am
am
I
a
am
sacred
a sacred seed,
Seed.
And so it is.
and so it is.
Is.
Shalom.
Are you going to measure the growth on that plant?
I'll send you photos, updates.
Blessing.
May all of us be blessed, and may we dare to continue to dream and dare to continue to create in the face of all sorts of confusion in this world.
Yes.
I guess it's what my mom used to say, the world situation is desperate as usual. That we've been like this for a while, we just weren't aware of it. So I'm so glad that you guys came together with me so we could dare to dream and dare to plant a dream.
Planting star seeds for a new earth.
Yeah, we still have to, we can't let go of that. We have to continue to prevail and insist upon it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so here are your dreams, and I planted them nice and deep, but not too deep.
Aw,
Take care of them.
beautiful.
Matthew, I love your last name, the Love family. That's great.
Beautiful.
Here they are. Ellen, I'm coming to you so you can read my eyes.
Okay, awesome. Well, you know, I'd have to magnify them a little bit more.
It's not quite good enough on Zoom.
Not quite good enough.
No?
Guys, tonight was so special. I'm so grateful that I was nudged to do this, because I think that when a poet has a birthday, they need to read their poems.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
So special. Thank you, Adrienne, and everyone.
Thank you. You guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you so much. Thank you. Nice to see everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Bless you, everyone.
I love you, Matthew. Miss you.
Thank you all
You
so
too,
much.
Makeda.
So
Miss
dear
you as
to
well.
hear all this. So wonderful to hear all this.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, just wrung out, huh?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
right.
Thank you guys so very much. Your dreams and your essence mean so much to me.
Yeah. Much love.
All right.
Shalom.
Bless you.
Shalom.
Eva, soon. I'll see you soon.
I'll see you on
20.
yeah, I'll see you on like probably Wednesday morning. I'll come to the park. I think I'm going I have a date.
Oh, that
Whoa.
sounds fun.
That's a
Oh,
dream. Put that in the pot. So I'm gonna we're probably gonna go around the park. So I'll come see you.
with the date?
Yeah.
Woo!
Since you know Leslie and I think that you called each other wifey or something.
Oh, I didn't mention that. Yeah, we told
Yeah,
her.
wifey. You were his wifey, and you have to get approval of my date. So
Okay, I have to. Yeah, and
Amen.
then you should have seen. I didn't tell that one. You should have seen all the Black people. Because I'm kind of popular in my community, and then we would be husband and wife, and they go, "You're married to him?" I go, "Yeah, we're married." We would just blow people out, man.
That's great. That's great.
You got
Beautiful.
all. God, I just felt Leslie. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
I like the Hasidic rabbi that you have dancing at the World Beat Center. I like that. The sculptures.
I got in a lot of trouble for that.
Really?
I had a lot of prejudice for that, and because that's yeah, I got it, and they would put little notes on it, you know, like this doesn't belong here, and and then and I finally said, you know what? Do you know how many Jewish people have marched with Dr. Martin Luther King?
Right.
Do you know his advisor, you know, was Jewish? I mean, come on, know your history. So they let off me.
Good for you. Good for you.
Thank you.
We share a common bond. Absolutely.
Thank
We
you.
do.
Do
Oppression.
you know that they put me in charge at my school of the Black Student Achievement Plan. I have to track and monitor 329 Black students and make sure they pass their English, math, and
Oh my
science
God.
classes.
Woo!
In addition to the 73 English learners. So I'm now this white, chubby, middle-aged 50-year-old in charge of all the Black kids, okay? And I have to come up with a whole professional development on cultural responsive pedagogy, which, you know, I can do very easily, but I have to be very believable. And you know what? I get along with the Black kids.
Well, that's because you're channeling Leslie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just because you are Leslie. You have such a spirit of his, for obvious reasons, you know, familial and they're deep, and so it's meant to be. I would imagine anybody will have a problem with you at all.
It's gonna be fun. It's
Yeah.
definitely gonna be fun.
It'll be a new experience for them. They're gonna go, wow.
They gave a lot of money because, you know, it's called BSAP. They gave a lot of money. The federal government has funneled millions of dollars to the schools during COVID and for Black student achievement. And they're funding this, and they want to see progress in the public school system. So it's, you know, you have to do good things with money. Money is given to, you know, money is had. If money comes your way, and Leslie felt the same way. If money comes your way, it's to do good things with it. It's not to acquire. It's not just to have. It's not for, God didn't give you the money, Makeda, because even though Makeda, you're awesome, you deserve to be extremely wealthy in this world, but he gave you the money so that you could do the good that you're doing with it.
Absolutely.
He gives it to people who are responsible. That's what he gives money to. And that's why you see these wealthy people that are so either philanthropists, they give charity, they're building communities. They're not selfish. A lot of these wealthy people, they're not selfish. I mean, there are those too, but most of them are doing benefactors. They're doing amazing things because God gives things to people who know what to do with it, you know? Yeah.
Yes. So. Shalom, shalom, shalom.
Thank you, Makeda. I really appreciate what you said, Makeda, about how when you and Leslie have been friends for decades, and color was not a barrier, but that you learned about each other's cultures. And you know, Leslie, like Eva said, Leslie was all about that, and he didn't see barriers between people. He just saw that we're all human and we're all children of Gaia.
Right.
And that's the connection for him, that Gaia is our mother, our ultimate mother. And it doesn't matter what we look like, what ethnicity we are, what religion we are. If we have disabilities and no disabilities, it doesn't matter. Young, old, kids, we're all children of Gaia, and we all sprung from the earth, and we're all, you know, spirit's creations. And I think your relationship with Leslie really, you know, was a perfect example of that.
Yeah, that was beautifully said.
Boyle Heights, no wonder. I didn't know.
You didn't know he was from Boyle Heights?
Leslie.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't. So that, because he would be in a place that we would be with all Black people, would not, you know, that would not bother him at all, you know. and he, you know, he loved. He's a joker on it. Yeah, this is my wife. You know.
Yeah, that sounds just like him, right?
Yeah.
Wifey.
So Makeda, you should know, when Leslie and I were spent most of our time together, he had come up to Los Angeles and stayed with me for a while. I had a dance school, and my partner is Black, and most of our students are Black. And Leslie, this was like salsa dancing, okay? And Leslie had no issue whatsoever. He would be, let me in, like he didn't even know what was going on, but we all, you know, he loved it. Everybody in my class loved him. There was never a color issue, ever. It was never present. And, you know, he fit in perfectly, even, you know, as a beginner in the dance world. So
I wonder if he's trying to sneak back here. I always think like he kind of wants to get back in, right? Like he's trying to find a portal or something to get back to Earth. I don't know.
I feel him. I certainly do.
Yeah, he's here with us.
Absolutely.
He's showing up on a somewhat regular
Here
basis.
with us. All right, you guys, I love you, you know.
Thank you.
Thank
care.
you.
Bless you, Ellen.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, everybody. I'll
Thank you,
see you.
everyone.
Keep in touch, okay?
Thank you, Adrienne, for
Thank
making
you.
this happen.
Thank you.
Guys.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for inspiring me. I'm so happy with what we're creating.
Beautiful.
Thank you for keeping so much of this alive, because I think that's what brings Leslie to us, is the people who make the effort to keep it alive. And
Yes.
that's very special and very important to those of us that don't make the effort, but that get to join in. So thank you.
Oh, no, my butt got kicked all November. He was dropping hints left and right. And I realized, okay, it's his birthday month. I can't just say, happy birthday, Leslie, by myself. He wanted it to be kind of a big deal.
Yeah, well, it sounds like Leslie. Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you.
definitely. Thanks for showing up.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
everyone. Thank
That's,
you.
that's important.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Love you all. I love you all.
Love you, Makeda. Love you all. Love you, those I haven't met. Maphew, haven't met. Love you. Bye-bye.
Love you, Tom.
Bye-bye.